How to build your discussion forums using the Antioch provided template. When courses are created in Sakai and the templates applied, there is a forum and 4 topics created that faculty can use to begin the creation of their discussion forum. The first issue would be to notice that the forum itself is in draft mode, and that means that the forum is hidden from students and everything beneath it is hidden from students. So the first thing we can do is go to the forum settings and remove it from draft. If you want to customize the title to name it after your course or the short description, feel free. Usually the topics include the instructions that students need in order to post. Simply scroll to the bottom and hit Save to remove the draft status. Now this forum and everything in it is visible, except for this one topic at the top, which is still in draft mode. That's so you can work on your topics one by one and leave them hidden until you're ready to show them with students. In this case, we've built a week 1, week 2, and week 3 discussion topics because that's a very common way of using it, but that's not the way that you must use it. You can choose to name these or use these in any way you like. Let's look at week 1. Click Topic Settings to the right to change the title in Instructions. For example, in your week 1 discussion, and you don't have to call it a discussion, you could just call it week 1. We recommend giving it an interesting title to let students know what the topic's going to be. In the short description, we recommend just a quick note on what they need to do and when they should do it by. For example, please post by midnight on the 1st and respond to at least 2 other posts by September 6th midnight. Notice you only have 255 characters. In the description, we recommend formatting your topic title and giving some instructions, perhaps a list of sample questions they might answer, and the different ways that they could submit. We've provided you with some options here that you can use, or you can delete these altogether and replace them with your own personal instructions as you see fit. You can also choose to add an attachment. This might be a PDF of the article they needed to read, or a graphic that helps explain something, or even a rubric on how they're going to be graded on their topic posts. You can lock the topic if you want. That stops people from posting. When you're ready to allow that, you'd come back in here and uncheck it. You could moderate the topic, and that means that you would have to review and approve every post before it becomes visible to the students in the class. You can require users to post before they can read other people's posts in this topic if you feel that they shouldn't be looking at what other people have written before they've written their own post. And you can allow anonymous posts. This means that the students reading the posts don't know who said them, but the faculty can see who did the posting. It's not commonly used, but there might be a cause for it in some courses. As for availability, you can show it immediately. You can specify dates for when it's to open and when it's to close. Just be advised, if there's a close date in here and this is selected, closing means they can't see or read the topic at all. It doesn't simply stop them from posting. You'd use this checkbox, lock the topic, in order to stop them from posting. This would make it invisible. A close date would make it invisible. So I usually use show immediately. Under notifications, this allows people's notification settings to be used, which I always leave checked so that the individuals can choose to be notified. But sometimes in the case where I have private content or personal content, you don't want it to be sent via email. So you don't have to allow the inclusion of the contents of the messages in the email notifications. It'll just send a notification that there's a new post with perhaps the title of the post. And if you've selected Mark All Conversations as read automatically in your forum, then this in each topic in that forum will automatically be checked, and you can leave it that way. The permissions are set up by default. The academic support and the instructor have owner permissions to add, edit, and delete all posts. And the students as contributors means that they can post new posts, they can reply, they can edit their own posts, but they can't delete anyone's posts, even their own. They'd have to come to the instructor or academic support person to have a post deleted. These groups down below are the groups I've set up in my course, and they have no permissions in this particular topic. So you can ignore those. And then at the bottom, you have two options, really. You can save, and that'll publish this so it's visible. You can save it as a draft to save it in a draft mode so no one but the instructors and academic support can see it. And of course, if you want to add another topic right away from scratch, you can save settings and add a topic. In this case, I'll just hit save. And you'll see that my week 1 post has been changed. It's got a short description so that people know what to do. And if they open this little arrow, they can view the full description without having to click into the page to look. You can continue the same process by editing the topic settings for the week 2 discussion and the week 3 discussion. And if you like this format, you can even use this More button to duplicate a topic once you've perfected it and use it as a template. In this case, what is the meaning of life? All of these have a similar template, so I can duplicate any of them. It asks me what I want to call it, and I'll change this one to week 4 and get rid of the word copy at the end and duplicate the topic. And now you'll see I have week 4. So this is how you can continue to use the same template for a topic over and over and over again if you like it. If you did a lot of changes in week 1 and changed all those settings and you wanted to use that, you could certainly come in here and duplicate this topic instead. Every time you create a new topic, it appears at the top of the list. I find that inconvenient since usually I create them in numerical order. But as we said in the beginning tutorial, under this Organize button, you can come in here and you can change the order of a topic by numbering it and hitting Save. And if you wanted to not use one of these topics, under More, you may have also noticed the Delete Topic button. If you select Delete Topic, you can delete the topic from the list. And now you only have the ones that you're going to use.